Thank you, dear Mr. Kirkilas, dear colleagues, dear representatives of mass media. I'm very glad to be here in Vilnius again. I attended the parliamentary conference on 28th of November here in Vilnius during the summit of the Eastern Partnership. By the way, Vilnius sounds very positive in our country because at the summit here in Vilnius last year in November, Moldova initiated the association agreement with the European Union, including free trade area. And now I'm very glad to be here again. It is the first time that the speakers of the countries of the Eastern Partnership Initiative are attending such a conference. And I think this is a signal of openness. And it is a message of solidarity with our countries. Once again, thank you very much for that. The Republic of Moldova, from the beginning, was an active participant in the Eastern Partnership Initiative. We are implementing since 2009 our European agenda, and in this year, 2014, we have to get very important results of our efforts during this period of time. Recently, the European Parliament and the Council of the European Union adopted the political decision to abolish visas for Moldovan citizens. And in a few weeks, on 28th of April, Moldovans will have the possibility to travel without visas in Schengen area. Of course, we wish that also other partners in the Eastern Partnership Initiative will follow the same way and will get in the near future the same result. In the meantime, we are preparing to sign the association agreement, including free trade area with the European Union. Our intention is to do it also in the next time until June. Our goal of the ruling coalition, of the pro-European coalition in Moldova, is to associate with the European Union in 2014. Discussing about the Eastern Partnership Initiative, I think it is the time to discuss also about the objective of this initiative, because every action, every initiative should have a clear objective. And this objective, of course, is a clear European perspective for our countries. And I'll speak about this issue also in the afternoon at the conference. I am sure, I believe that such recognition, at least for countries like Moldova and other countries which are committed to follow the European path, which have also good results in this process, I think such a recognition will strengthen the pro-European forces in our countries. And I'm sure the goal of the European Union is and should be that this initiative will be successful. Of course, we are worried about the situation in our region. We are worried about the conflict between Russia and Ukraine. We do hope that the efforts of the international community will lead to avoiding the separatist tendencies in our neighbor country. You know, Moldova is facing the same problem of separatism in the Transnistrian region, and we do hope that the efforts of all countries involved will lead to the stabilization of the situation in Ukraine. Once again, I would like to thank very much our partners for the permanent and active support of our European efforts. I will be very glad to meet my colleagues from NBA countries in May in Chisinau. Is a great initiative of all speakers of Baltic and Nordic countries to organize in this year such a meeting in our country. I think, again, it will be a clear message of solidarity with my country. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and let me give once again the organizers of this conference, the Lithuanian friends, the Speaker of the Parliament, and I should continue the phrase of my Moldovan colleague that World Vilnius in Georgia has very, very positive feeling as well. but the very positive feeling has the other words like Riga, Athens, Roma, and so other countries. And we believe that good news will come from other capitals of European Union as well, and it will happen sooner than later. And we appreciate the decision of the European Union to speed up the process of the finalizing the signature process of the association agreement, the CFTA, and other important documents. And we expect that by the end of June this process will be finalized. Sometimes we are asked this question, why we are in such a hurry, why we could not wait until August. I believe the answer is clear during last months, that every single day may bring further complications for Georgia and for other countries in the region. Therefore, it is important to act quicker. This is probably one of the imperatives of the current time, current situation where we are. With that, we, Georgia, are doing everything possible to fulfill all the obligations, and there is unanimous support to European integration and to integration of Georgia in the Georgian Parliament. We have some issues left with the previous government representatives who are the main opposition group now in Georgia. Strategy of the country, the way where we are moving forward, and the destination of Georgia's journey towards freedom. And we believe that the question whether Georgia should be part of Europe or not is not relevant. We are part of Europe. We were part of Europe all the time. We have our statehood since the 4th century when Georgia became a Christian country in the region. Therefore, our journey is back to Europe. At the same time, we understand that there are a lot of things we need to deal with. Of course, the post-communist period of the country at the moment does not allow us to be at the standards of Europe in every single direction. We need a lot of work to do for strengthening democratic institutions, and therefore the help we are getting from our friends, from parliaments of European countries, from governments of European countries, is just huge. And we appreciate that, and we are so thankful for that. Even the fact that we, representatives of Eastern Partnership countries, are invited on this conference is another demonstration of the growing cooperation between us. And you know, while sitting in the hall of the conference, in a designated area for our colleagues, I was thinking that this is an association agreement about. To be in the same hall, probably without the voting right and decision-making voting rights, but to be in the same hall. This is association agreement, and we are so hopeful that it will happen sooner than later. The same could be said about the NATO integration, and we expect some good decisions from September summit. We understand the complexity of the issue, we understand the difficulty of decision-making there, but we believe that we should make progress in this direction as well. Otherwise, others will make progress. This is more than clear. Therefore, I believe the European Union, its member countries, will be solidar to each other, will act as one democratic unit, which should ensure the peace and stability in the region. We are ready to be with you and to share difficulties and challenges which we face now. I regret that our Ukrainian colleague was not able to come, and we know why he could not come. And of course, from here we can send another message to Ukrainian people that we are solidar, we are there, and they have our support for making their country better and free. Thank you.